hi, this is just a short video I thought I'd do. Like probably a lot of people, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on these Gaahleri airbrushes, so I decided to take the plunge, jump on the bandwagon as it were, with the special deals they had over the last week. Picked this one up. This is the Mobius 0.3. Came with an additional nozzle, I think it was. Yeah, it came with the additional nozzle. I'm assuming this is really just a spare. It's no different to the nozzle that's already in it, but it's always handy to have a spare nozzle. Kind of wish I bought a few other spares bits actually at the time when the deals were on, but never mind. You live and learn, don't you? But it's quite nice. I mean, again, I'm not really going to do a review of this because there's hundreds of reviews out there at the moment of these airbrushes. But it isn't. So far, I'd like to say I'm quite impressed. I've used pretty much every airbrush you can imagine at some point during my modelling lifetime, if you like. Right from the early days, trying to use the horrible Humbrol airbrush that came in a ballista pack. Some of you may remember that. Right through, using the Aztec plastic sort of airbrushes with the changeable nozzles. Harder and Steenbeck, Iwata. I've tried a Fenger. My sort of general go-to now is probably my Procon, either the 289 or the what's the other one? 1.2 and 1.3, and I can't for the life of me remember which way around. I'm pretty sure the 270 is the 0.2, the 289 is the 0.3. Yeah, I know, it needs a good clean. They've been my favourite airbrushes up to now, although I still use my really like my Harder and Steenbeck, which I use generally for lacquers. I find it's just not as good an airbrush for acrylics. Again, that's desperate need of a clean as well because it's a bit gunged up at the moment. But for fine detail, you generally can't beat the Harder. I haven't really used this in anger yet. I've done a few spray tests, a primer, and a few colours for a few small bits for the Airfix Buccaneer, which I'm currently finishing off. Certainly no complaints so far. What I think I'm going to do moving forward is I will use this in just for a single model kit build and then kind of give you a bit of feedback on what I think compared to all the other airbrushes I've used in the past. But certainly initial thoughts are, yeah, it's a good airbrush. Bearing in mind on the deal with the exchange rate, I think including shipping was about 53 quid, which for an airbrush of what appears to be really good quality, I think is a bit of a bargain. I mean, the only one that I can really compare it to so far would be the Procon, which are I think around, I don't know, I paid about 100 quid for this at the time, but I think these are now probably a bit more, probably 120 quid airbrush. So this is roughly half the price easily. I mean, even without the deal, I think it's still, you can still get it for a similar price. You just won't get the free nozzle. Yeah, and I mean, if it proves to be, I think, if it proves to be as good as everybody says it is, and when I come to use it on one kit in anger, yeah, this might be my new go-to airbrush. Who knows? We shall see. Or certainly it's going to be an airbrush I want to use and don't think, oh my god, why did I buy that? So I will give some more feedback once I've done a full build. I'm probably going to use it on this kit, which I've just done an inbox review. I think I'm going to build this next once I've finished a couple of little small bits off. And we'll use the Gaahleri for the whole build, and yeah, we'll give you some feedback on what I think how it performed. Anyway, that was just a quick one. Hopefully that would be of interest. Thanks for watching.